What's up everybody, Ryan Suchit here and welcome back to the channel. As you may remember, last week we talked about custom columns and I showed you one of my favorite custom columns that was super simple to implement, and I promised you that this week I would show you another really cool custom column. So let's dive in. Again, I'm on the campaigns tab, and then you would just go to here, let me just show you real quick. You would go to columns and then modify columns and then custom columns and then new. So for this custom column, this is my way of doing budget pacing in your Google Ads account. So, because sometimes it's hard to know how you're doing for a certain date range, if you're on track to spend the budget or if you're way off. So this is my way of doing it. So let's just dive into the formula here. So first I'm going to call it budget pacing. And then we're going to change this to true or false. So this is just going to tell me true if I'm, pacing to spend the right budget, or false if I'm not. So let's get into the formula here. So first you're going to do an open bracket, and then we're going to do our cost. So we're going to go into columns, and then we're going to go performance, and then we're going to go cost. And then we're going to go divided by, and then we're going to do function and date. And then this is going to be report days count, which basically pulls in whatever your timeline is you have selected. This is that's going to represent. So we're just trying to get an average per day spend. Okay. So then I'm going to close the column here, and then we're going to do greater than or equal to, and then we're going to do another open bracket, and then we're going to go our average daily budget, which is our actual budget we set in the account. So that's in columns, attributes, and then daily budget. And then we're going to times it by a threshold, because we're not always going to be exactly, the budget or higher, right? We're actually going to be less than the daily budget. So you want to have a threshold here. So you could do like 80%, 90%, you can decide on that yourself. For this one, I'm actually going to do like a 20% because I know on this account, I'm not spending it and I just want to show you the true false so it's working. But for you and when I'm actually using this, I would say like 80 to 90% is probably where you want to be. But again, it depends how close you are to spending on the budget with that specific account. So again, I'm going to do 20%, but for you, you should do 80 or 90. So you just go 0 point, and then it'd be 8 or 9 for 80 or 90%. But for me, I'm doing 20. And then you're going to go close bracket. And that's the formula. So then we're going to go save. And then budget pacing's here. I'm just going to move it up a little bit. I'm going to move it right beside my monthly budget. I'm going to go apply. So now we can see here. Now we got the monthly budget like I talked about last week, and we got budget pacing. So one of these is true, one of these is false, because this one is obviously spending very little, and the average daily budget they're both the same. And then these are the costs we have tied to them. And the monthly budget, so this one's true, so it's meeting greater than or equal to 20% of the budget, and then this one is not. And again, for you, it'd be that 80 or 90%. So this is really, really cool. Helps keep you on track with your budgets, and just another metric for you to see. Anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If it did, please make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you can find your way back. See you in the next video.